Hi, Fee Tui Win here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this episode, I offer you two stories from some of my meditation retreat experiences. The power of these stories is it will give you a different perspective for when you are experiencing those very difficult emotions, such as deep sadness, depression, grief, frustration, anger, guilt, shame, blame, and how to be able to shift those experiences and see something much deeper and much richer underneath the experience that you may be going through, and to receive a beautiful gift in those very difficult situations. So if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, go make your tea, come back, snuggle up, relax, and allow us 5 minutes to explore these two stories and the teachings from them together. These two stories I've experienced as a result of my time with my meditation teacher. I am so blessed because during these retreats that I attend with him, because he doesn't speak English very well, I end up being his attendant and I translate his Dharma talks, which are his teachings, as well as the Dharma interviews in which he sees each retreat participant privately to guide them through their meditation practice. And oftentimes during these Dharma talks, Dharma interviews, they also, of course, bring up the difficulties that they are experiencing in their lives to receive his guidance and his perspective. And so the first story is a woman who was very much grieving the death of her father. And her father had passed away a year and a half ago at that point. And on the one hand, she misses her father dearly and cries because he's no longer with her in her life. And yet, on the other hand, she's very frustrated and very angry with herself because it's been a year and a half. And according to her, she should be able to have finished her grieving process and not be in so much pain over his loss, and certainly not be crying so much since it's been a year and a half. And I learned so much watching him, being with people, his ability to listen without judgment, his presence when he is with anyone, the quality of his skills where he usually just honors where they're coming from, agrees with them, and then slowly, gently, he shifts their perspective to give them a completely different experience as to what it is that they're going through. In this particular situation, he congratulated her for having such a beautiful, loving relationship with her father. The fact that she's still grieving means that her love for her father is very deep. And what a beautiful thing that is. And so instead of being upset with herself for grieving her father's loss, she should celebrate and honor the fact that she loves her father so much. And then he guides her to, when she cries, to cry in mindfulness, to feel each tear as it comes down. So instead of letting her mind move towards aggravation, frustration, and anger, focus on the experience of crying, feel the tears, and with each tear that moves through or falls down her cheek, she can remember her father, she can honor him, she can connect with him in those moments when she's crying with him, instead of being frustrated that she's crying, because it's a celebration of her love for her father. And in life, how many people actually don't get to have such deep, loving relationships with their parents? And for her to have that is a huge blessing in her life. And so guiding her to have that perspective about her relationship with her dad, about how she's experiencing his passing, and then giving her a strategy to be mindful with each tear and allowing each tear to be a celebration of her relationship with her dad, instead of letting that